Help has arrived for farmers who lost a lot last spring. $4.9 million given out through a state grant aimed at keeping farms afloat after heavy rains in early June.
News 18 to Detel went back to the flooded farm to see how it's doing. She has more now from our New London newsroom at the Day.
239 farmers have now been helped with this latest money from the state, which stepped in after Mother Nature stepped on them.
I'm really pleased that he's doing this for everybody.
Peter Bargman is happy to see help for farmers flooded by wet weather this spring. Two of his fields at Alice Acres Farm in Gales Ferry were sunk when we visited in June.
Can you grab it without losing your boot?
Yep.
He lost a lot more than a boot in this muddy mess.
This was my toughest year.
The bulk of Bargman's business is right here, his nursery business. He has 5 greenhouses, and the wet weather also drowned this part of the business. Rainy weekends kept customers away from these flowers.
Mother's Day weekend, I probably lost $20,000 that weekend, and then probably Memorial Day weekend when we had the bad weather then, I lost probably about as much that weekend.
Despite those devastating losses, he's not getting any of the $4.9 million given out through the state's plant grant program because he never applied. After suffering strokes in 2010 and 2011, he fell behind on town taxes and didn't think he would qualify. Bargman hoped his family farm would blossom this year, but the rain washed that hope away.
This was my family's farm forever. I started the business 20 years ago. Made it all the way up to this year, and now this year could end me.
Peter Bargman says he is doing everything he can to survive. In fact, right after he left us, he went to his attorney's office to talk about possibly filing Chapter 12, which is financial restructuring for farmers. We'll keep you updated. In the New London newsroom at the Day, Tina Detel, News 8.